Aisha didn't hesitate when doctors said Femi needed a kidney. He was her best friend and secret love. Family warned her, don't do it unless he loves you too. But love isn't always logical. She went through surgery, pain, and recovery and saved his life. He promised, I owe you everything. She hoped that everything included his heart. But 3 years later, a white envelope arrived. It was his wedding invitation to marry her best friend. Aisha stood frozen, staring at the gold-lettered invite. She hadn't heard from Femi in over a year. Now he wanted her to watch him marry Tola, the same friend who held her hand after surgery. Her chest ached, but not from the missing kidney. Tola knew how Aisha felt. And Femi? He never said goodbye. The wedding was in 2 weeks. And strangely, Aisha decided to attend. But not for closure. She had a plan. The church was packed. Cameras, flowers, smiles. Femi looked nervous. Tola looked perfect. Then the priest asked, if anyone objects. Silence. Then footsteps. Aisha stood. Gasps filled the room. But she didn't object. She walked to the altar and handed Femi a sealed letter. Just something you forgot, she whispered. Then she turned and walked away. In the letter was a copy of her kidney donor consent. And a quote, you owed me honesty, not forever. Femi stood frozen, letter shaking in his hand. Guests whispered. Cameras stopped. Tola read the letter too. Her face fell, because she never knew Aisha had saved his life. She thought Femi was just her old school friend. Tola left the altar without saying a word. Femi called out, but it was too late. Sometimes the past doesn't wait forever. Sometimes silence screams louder than protests. And Aisha? She walked into the sunlight, free for the first time. Months later, Aisha opened her own clinic. She named it Second Chances. Not for the people who wronged her, but for herself. Tola wrote to apologize. Femi never did. But that was okay. Aisha learned that saving someone doesn't mean they'll love you. And loving someone doesn't mean you should lose yourself. She gave life and got wisdom. Because sometimes the most painful moments birth the most powerful women. And Aisha was finally whole. Thank you for watching.